Welcome to another Foolish Thoughts episode. This is Joseph Barone, aka A Fool for Learning, and our foolish thought for today is the curse of knowledge. One of the latest buzz business phrases going around is entitled the curse of knowledge. The curse of knowledge, as it is sometimes called the expert curse, is when you learn something new and that piece of information becomes part of you and you automatically assume that piece of information everyone else will know. Not only do you assume that everyone else will know it, but you have no sympathy or empathy or understanding of how others do not know what you know. The term was first introduced in 1989 by economists Colin Camerer, George Lowenstein, and Martin Weber. Their research aimed to highlight how better informed individuals often misjudge the knowledge of less informed parties, impacting decision making and resource allocation. For those who are interested, the article is entitled The Curse of Knowledge in Economic Settings, an Experimental Analysis. According to an article in the October 2025 issue of TD Magazine, the curse of knowledge can be manifested in a number of different ways. First, overtly complex training. And I've written about this before, in which subject matter experts who conduct the training or learning want to include everything, every little piece of knowledge on the subject. And that's just overwhelming and not necessarily needed by most people. The second way it can manifest is poor internal and external customer service. Customer service agents, or sometimes as they're called, help desk agents, can get easily frustrated by users or clients who call asking for an assistance with an item. But the customer service does this transaction or this issue all the time. And what happens is the customer service help desk person can kind of get a condescending attitude toward the person who's calling, especially if they do this rarely, about the topic or issue. And that's not good. And finally, third way this curse of knowledge can manifest itself is with poor onboarding. And for those who are training new staff, they assume that the new staff member knows certain points of knowledge and therefore skips over it. And of course, by skipping over key pieces of information, not minutiae, but key pieces of information, this can cause problems later on. So, have you heard about the curse of knowledge? Are you a practitioner of it? Or are you much more aware of what others don't know in relation to your expertise? I would love to hear from you. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to listen to this episode. And if you learned something, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, or even share with a friend. This is Joseph Barone, aka A Fool for Learning, signing out. Remember, learn, perform, succeed.